Every time I'm in the kitchen, you in the kitchen.
This is my house too. I pay.
Welcome to the most must-see WWE talk show in history. Welcome to Miz TV.
Hey, this is TBK here. Got new thing going on. Got Love in WWE episode 1 recap. Now I stated this on my community tab that if you guys want me to do this show review, recap of each episode, majority said yes, some said no. So with that being said, let's get into it. I'm going to talk about the first episode of Love in WWE, which is Bianca and Montez. This highlights the life of real-life married couple Bianca Belair and Montez Ford. So this is episode 1. Now we'll talk. It's basically a recap of what's going on with them and what's going on with them this current time. But for the backstory, pretty much, Bianca and Montez, they've been married since 2018. They met in 2016 at the Performance Center. They were both doing NXT at the time, and it said that it was literally a love at first sight type of thing. Well, from Bianca's side, because Bianca, she said that she pursued Montez Ford first, and he said, he played off like, "Oh yeah, I like too." She was like, "No, you ignored me for months." But other than that, those two have been together since then. They're a great couple, so I know they highlight their lives, and I know currently, they talk about what's going on with them. What's going on with them is at the current time that they are getting ready for the Royal Rumble 2023. Bianca Belair, she talks about the road to WrestleMania. Now, this is at last year's Royal Rumble. Bianca Belair, she was at the time champ, the Raw Women's Champion at the time, now known as the WWE Women's Championship. She was facing off against Alexa Bliss, and Montez Ford was in the Men's Royal Rumble, the 30-man Royal Rumble. Now she says she wished she was in the Royal Rumble match, but she knows she's champion. And if you're the champion at the Royal Rumble event, you cannot participate in the Royal Rumble. There are some exceptions to that rule on certain occasions, but for the most part, to generalize it, cannot be in the Royal Rumble. Now, Montez Ford was in the Men's Royal Rumble, but at his point, he was eliminated in 11 seconds by Damian Priest. And it said, he seemed bummed out about it, about being eliminated so quick. So when we, with that being said, that Montez, he seems down about it. He seemed like he's down about being out of the Royal Rumble that fast. And, he tries to hide it, and Bianca even highlights that, but you could tell that he wished that he could have, won the Royal Rumble and get his shot at WrestleMania, to main event. But Montez Ford, we know, is a tag team specialist in the tag team with Street Profits, along with Angelo Dawkins, that he's been teaming with since back the NXT days. So he seems bummed out about that. He doesn't talk about it much, but while he's talking about his part of Royal Rumble wasn't long, Bianca thought that she could have done better in her match against Alexa Bliss. She thought that she wished she could have performed better. She didn't perform at the highest level that she thought she could be, and she admits that she's a perfectionist, that she wants things. She's basically her own worst critic, so to speak. Other than that, though, they talk about, how they felt, the Rumble. Then we move on. They talk about their families and everything. Now, Bianca, she mentioned at one point that her family, her mother and her father, and then Montez's mother, that they want her to have a baby. They want her and Montez to have children together. I know Montez real life has 2 children, I believe, from a previous relationship. But Her mother said that she saw Candice LeRae with her son, and she said she got baby vibes. The mother mentioned she was 60, and the whole thing. I want you to have we gonna give you some grandbabies. So Bianca's seen kind of pressured by it, and Bianca's basically mainly focused on her career. Montez is focused on his career. He seemed like Montez wants to get out of the whole tag team. He wants to become a solo competitor, and he wants a solo career, and he's trying to figure out what's the best way possible to get noticed. Then Montez, he mentions that to Angelo Dawkins, what can he do spectacular? And he talks about how he can, he need to do something big. And it's mentioned that Montez also, he needs to pick someone up, do a slam. So the person he picks, that he does want to slam, he wants to slam, someone that will be a large individual, a large athlete, and he wants to, in this case, he wants to slam Otis. So he has that going on, but back to Bianca with the whole children thing. She just unsure. It seems like Bianca's unsure what she wants to do as far as having children. She doesn't seem like if she would be a good mom. She doesn't think I seem like she's thinking, can she juggle motherhood and having a career? She's aware that she's gonna have time off once she gives birth to a child, but she don't know. She's like in the middle of her career. She's Bianca Belair, the EST of WWE. She's a undefeated at WrestleMania. She's a headliner. I mean, she's multiple time women's world champion, a former Royal Rumble winner. She has a very good long list of accolades. She's unsure if she wants to have children right now at this point in her life, but I know, so she's kind of like at the crossroads with that, what she wants to do next, Then also we have at some points that Rhea Ripley, she wanted Rhea Ripley to pick her for WrestleMania 39 because Rhea Ripley's the one who won the Women's Royal Rumble in 2023. So she really thought Rhea was going to pick her because they have history dating back to the NXT days, at the PC, Full Sail, Florida. But Rhea ended up picking Charlotte. So Bianca was not, she seemed kind of down about that. She thought she was pick her. Now, I know Bianca went on to face Asuka at WrestleMania 39. They had a great match. But I could tell she really wanted to face Rhea. But I know at some given point we're going to get a feud between Rhea and Bianca at some point because we know they're both on separate shows. But also in that, other than that, it was give you basically a recap of what was going on for Road to WrestleMania. Like I said, Montez Ford, like I said before, he wants to have a solo career. So he really wants to branch out on his own at some point, And I didn't even know he really felt this strong about having a solo career. I did not know he felt that way, that strongly. But it makes sense. He's been a tag team long enough with Street Profits for at least a good 5-6 years now. They have accomplished many things as a tag team. They've been NXT tag team champions, Raw and SmackDown both tag team champions. And I know he was coming back at the time from a foot injury. He came back Royal Rumble time, got eliminated, with 11 seconds. But Montez really wants to focus on a solo career. He wants to see where that can go. And, he's happy for Bianca and her success and everything that she's done. But he wants his own success as a solo competitor. And Bianca's very supportive of him. She's saying, one day everybody's going to see the potential in you that she's always seen. And I'm pretty sure others have seen too. But she wants him to have his own career and be successful at it. So she's rooting for him. She's in his corner. But it seems like, it's like Montez wants his solo career and Bianca wants, is unsure about children. Those are the two things I see that those two are the main things that's bothering both of them. Bianca, how can she juggle motherhood and career? And should she have children? And Montez about a solo career. So it seemed like at this given time they may not have children right now. It seemed like they may not have children right now, but it seemed like they're at the crossroads of solo career for Montez, children for Bianca. So it's definitely a good way to highlight, both of what Bianca and Montez really want and what they're really thinking about most outside their careers. But other than that, they have good chemistry. They joke around, they play around and stuff. It showed them both working out too. They do work out and stuff. They're very, very athletic and very into the gym. But it seemed like I said, they just got just main struggles. But it's just it's some regular couples go through. But it's the main struggle individually. I don't think they have any struggles as a couple other than the children part. But that's what it seems from what I've seen on the show. But so far, to kick off the show, it seemed like that's a great show. I like how it highlights both families. It highlight how each character is feeling. You get to see more of their life outside WWE. So I know it's 8 episodes that it's going to be on Hulu. I will cover, all 8 episodes. I'll, do each episode a day or so when I can. I will have that out there. So, but like I said, the show seems very good thus far. Given the first episode, I just didn't know that. Like I said, some things you just don't know. I could tell Montez he really is a storyline. He's silly, but he's really is silly. He seems like in real life too. He's a jokester. But other than that, though, these two sound like a great couple, though. I know these two are definitely going to have some more fun episodes along the lines. They said that at the beginning, so I know it'll be more fun with them. But other than that, the episode, it's a good introduction episode. So other than that, though, this is the Love in WWE episode 1. You guys let me know in the comment section what do you think of Love in WWE episode 1 if you have watched it, or if there's something I may have missed in the recap. All right, 2 videos will pop up soon for Red Carpet Ring on YouTube. First video will be She's Champ for almost a year. The next challengers. The next video will be NXT Vengeance Day 2024 Premium Live Event Match Predictions. Until then, it is OUT.